Alright, hello everyone, how are you all doing today? I myself am doing rather well. I'm doing another character profile video, once again returning to Higher Than the Sky, although it's not another Slumlord. I've finished all of those off with Alpha Pack, and we're taking a break from the Underground to go back to the King Circus. And I'm gonna be doing a few of his acts throughout, a few of the acts throughout. So if you're new to the channel and would like to read early drafts of Higher Than the Sky, I will I will leave a link in the description down below to my Wattpad, where two early drafts of Higher Than the Sky exist if you want to read through those. Now, it's drastically different from when it was then, and the guy I'm talking about today will show that. He doesn't appear in those two drafts, and he's been a recent invention. Now, it's nothing too spectacular or too original or anything of that nature. He is essentially a wet work man for the king, and so that's why I have two pictures of a ninja and an assassin right there, and basically a black clad faceless being. And I've named him the Immortal Man because in his act he does things like get shot or drink poison, things of that nature. So someone who is essentially very tough to kill, tough to put down, and almost impossible to stop. So he's kind of a horror movie creature type of person as well. Just someone who's just going through and being unstoppable, something to that effect. The king controls this guy. More of a silent character for sure. I currently don't have any intention of making him a speaking role. He's just an entity who's there, who walks on through and does what he's told to do. Now, not very exciting for a villain, but of course, the main person that we are focused on is the king, who would use someone like the Immortal Man to do things that aren't so nice. That's for sure. And so I think he is a great way to start off the circus acts, because he will definitely introduce people to the idea that the King Circus really is a sort of criminal organization or something to that effect. I definitely like just him chasing the idea of just him chasing someone down and being like Jason or Michael Myers, and just taking hits, walking up to them. He doesn't really ever need to run, but I think it would be quite scary to see him do things like Assassin's Creed parkour and stuff. He just this hunting creature of the night and unstoppable force. Now, he doesn't play a major role in the story, but of course, as the show goes on, you do see his act a few times, and really, it doesn't really, and it becomes apparent that what his part of the story will be, and later on. So, pretty quick video, not much to speak about, you know, seeing as he doesn't have much of a personality. I think it's scarier that he doesn't have a backstory per se, things of that nature. So, yeah, that about does it for this one. If you guys like this type of content, go ahead and leave a like, maybe even subscribe. to hear more videos that are world building or Higher Than the Sky. To remind you guys, of course, the King's Circus is run by the King. So I forgot to mention that, since some people might not be familiar with this content, my content. So the King is the leader of the King's Circus. I know it's kind of on the nose, but he's supposed to be this arrogant type of character who views himself very highly, and so we're going to be going through the acts of his circus. And once again, I thought the best way was to introduce one of the more outlandish ones, again, with the Immortal Man, and give you a feeling of what he's kind of trying to do, what he's willing to do, and things of that nature for money and spectacle, things of that nature. Anyways, thank you guys for joining me. That about does it for today. I'll see you guys next time, and go ahead and take care.